Oh, get on, son. What's going on, people? It's your motherfucking man, Pyro XL, and I am back once again, like I said I would be, uploading something other than Call of Duty, like I said I would be. In the commentary I did yesterday, I said I might upload something other than Call of Duty, so I went searching through my hard drive, and I found 2 Halo gameplays from a long time ago, and you know, I went through the gameplays, and in each one I go on a killing frenzy, which is, you know, it's only 10 kills, but decided to take both of those killing frenzies and just put them back to back. So this is going to be a Halo Reach killing frenzy, followed by a Halo 3 killing frenzy. Alright, and I want you all to keep in mind while you're watching this that I am not a Halo player. You know, I'm a Call of Duty player. I used to play Halo, but I was never really great at it. You know, I mean, I could go into a game and get 20 kills, which is decent, seeing as it only goes to 50. But you know, I'm not a Halo player. But the reason I decided to upload Halo today is because I want to talk about Halo 4, which is coming out later this year, and it's one of the games that I'm really excited for. You know, I really can't wait till E3 to, you know, see what they're going to show about Halo 4 and everything, and along with multiple other games, but I'll get into that a different time. But, you know, I've been reading a lot about Halo 4 lately, and it seems like they're going to be taking a page out of Call of Duty's playbook. Alright, and there's nothing wrong with that. There really isn't. And watch this shit. I'm going to kill my own goddamn teammate with that grenade. I don't give a fuck, though. I'm going to pick up his sword. But anyways, alright, and what I mean by taking a page out of Call of Duty's playbook is, you know, in Halo 4, you're going to be able to create custom classes, alright? You know, you're going to rank up, you're going to unlock Spartan points or something like that, and, you know, you're going to unlock new weapons, armor abilities, and modifications for your guns so that you're going to be able to fucking create custom classes, you know, and that could be a good thing, but I kind of wish they would just go back to the way Halo 3 had it, you know, and the previous Halos before that, where, you know, everyone starts with the same class, you got to go around the map and try to find your weapons and everything, you know, I like that formula. But, you know, the only 2 things that I've heard about Halo 4 that, you know, I don't like is the fact that there's going to be armor abilities in the game. You know, that's one of the things I hated about Halo Reach. You know, Halo Reach is when I stopped playing Halo. I just didn't like Halo Reach, you know. And the reason I didn't really like Halo Reach, you know, had to do with the armor abilities. I just hated it. I mean, it also had to do with the fucking bloom on the guns, but, you know, I really hated the armor abilities. You got the jetpack guys flying around, you know, landing on shit and just camping up there, and you got the guys, you know, using sprint, and I'm about to get the killing frenzy right here. You know, you got the guys using sprint, they just run towards you in melee, and, you know, you got the invisibility guys, and even though the game lets you know that there's a guy using cloaking near you because you got all the red dots up on your minimap, anytime that shit happened, I freaking started to flip out. Like, I was like, oh my god, I don't know where the fuck he is. I gotta get my back against the wall and look for any sudden movement, you know, and this is the Halo 3 gameplay right here. You know, and I just didn't like armor abilities at all, so I really don't think they need to be in the game, you know, just, you know, go back to the way Halo 3 had it. You know, equipment was a good thing that Halo 3 added to the game, you know, it gave you a more tactical way of playing the game, but for the most part, other than the equipment and the grenades, it was really just, you know, me and my gun, you know, and that's the way it really should be. And the other thing I heard that I don't really like is the fact that there's not going to be a dedicated firefight mode. I'm not sure what they mean by dedicated firefight mode, but you know, I thought, you know, I always loved Firefight. You know, ever since they put it in ODST, I've always loved Firefight. You know, I really wish they would put that in the game. You know, I spent countless hours playing Firefight in previous Halos, but the other thing I heard is that the multiplayer will actually tie into the campaign. You know, it's not just going to be you put into a map and going around just, you know, looking for, you know, a guy with a different fucking color armor. You know, it's actually going to tie into the campaign. I'm not sure exactly how, but that's what I heard. So that seems like it could be pretty interesting. But when it comes to Halo, I'm actually more excited for the campaign than the multiplayer, you know? I mean, I used to be a big Halo multiplayer guy in Halo 3, and like I mentioned before, Reach didn't really do it for me. I stopped playing it, you know, but I've always loved the campaigns, you know, all the way back to Halo 1. So I'm really excited for the Halo 4 campaign, and, you know, you're going to have some new weapons, some new enemies, you know, more Spartans, you know, all that good shit, so hopefully, you know, 343 does a good job. You know, I really want the Halo series to be successful, man. I love playing them. You know, and who knows, maybe when Halo 4 comes out, maybe I'll do a Let's Play series of the campaign. I don't fucking know. That's way down the fucking road. But anyways, what I do want to know from you guys is, are you excited for Halo 4? And if so, you know, why are you excited for it? What have you heard that has, you know, really made you anticipate the game? And if you're not anticipating the game, why? You know, have you heard something that has just made you not like the game? You know, maybe you've never actually been into Halo. I don't fucking know. But, you know, let me know that, guys. And pick up a double kill right there for the killing frenzy. And then look at this shit, man. There's a little red dot on my radar. The guy's actually following me. You know, he has a fucking plasma pistol trying to take my shield down, but apparently he can't fucking aim. So, you know, I turn on him with the shotgun and I drop his ass. And I'm going to pick up one more kill afterward for the double kill. And that's going to be the end of this, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I'm out, guys. Peace.